Hello, everybody. My name is Ojolix. Welcome back to another episode of the Star Wars Force Unleashed 2 and 8% Guide. We are going to be going over some of the movement as well as the main mechanics that you're going to be using in this run before we get into the actual route and each of the different levels and skips that you're going to be doing throughout this run. So, first thing we're going to talk about is movement. So, Starkiller has a few different ways he can move. As you can see, he's got this, just his regular jog, but it's pretty slow. We don't like using it. Or he can jump, which is a little bit faster than jogging, it seems to be. And then he can double jump, and then he has his force dash. Now, his force dash is the main movement mechanic that we use in the run. However, it's a little bit unique. And its uniqueness comes from the fact that at the end of every single dash, you notice he takes like a step before he actually before he actually dashes again. And while this is still faster than any other movement form, we want to be able to optimize our movement even more. So what was discovered, and this was before I even started running this game, I don't know exactly who discovered it, but what it is it's called dash canceling. So you'll see me, I'll be over here on this side of the wall, and I'm going to dash, I'm going to jump, and then I'm going to dash again. I'm going to do it in a pretty quick succession. And you'll look over in the bottom right corner where you can see my input display, so that way you guys can see kind of what it is that I'm doing here. So you'll see me dash, jump, dash, jump, dash. And I'm just going to keep doing this. And as you can see, I'm able to basically be infinitely dashing with only a little bit of spacing in between each dash of like maybe a quarter of a second. Whereas if I'm just dashing, there's like a solid half second before I actually go anywhere. It ends up being really fast, and this will be the biggest thing that you will be needing to practice, will be movement. Learning how to take your optimized dash cancels and be able to move really, really quickly. Okay, pretty simple, not too difficult. Just take some time to refine it. The next thing we're going to talk about is lightsaber combos, because in this, Starkiller has two lightsabers. He's like an absolute pro, and we want to be able to do some really, really, really freaking cool combos. So there's your basic, just mashing. For me, it's the square button. If you're playing with an Xbox controller, it would be the X button. But you can see mashing is just a pretty cool, pretty slick combo. But we don't actually use this combo hardly at all in this game. In the run, at least. If you want to use it, if you want to find ways to use it, go for it. But one of the ways that the game works is you can chain together your combos with various force powers and use them in a lot of different ways. So I'm going to be showing you guys some of the different ways that we will be using some various mechanics. Oh, as well as there is your air attack, and then I call it the Starkiller Beyblade because he just spins around. You can see it. I'll come over here where I'm just a little bit higher up so you guys can see what it looks like. But he charges up and spins down and does a slam. Okay, those are your various different kinds of attacks. And the main lightsaber combos that we use is in the very beginning of the run when we're dispatching groups of enemies quickly. All we will do is just a singular attack in lightning. As you can see, it's this big arc swing, and it covers a lot of area. We will be using it a lot throughout the run, because you can deal with a lot of enemies before you unlock repulse. If you're running New Game Plus, I recommend just using repulse or a maximum force lightning, because it just kills a lot more enemies faster than this does. Okay, and then there are certain boss fights where we will need to use a force combo, a lightsaber combo. And the force combo, and the saber combo that we use is going to be 1, 2, 3, lightning. 1, 2, 3, lightning. 1, 2, 3, lightning. And you can see that you're able to mash this combo out. It doesn't require too much thinking in order to do it. You just have to watch your various attacks. Now, there's another combo that gets used a little bit in all holocrons that is that is probably going to have a little bit more areas where it is useful than where it is currently. Currently, we only use it to grab one holocron, and that's because it is a really, really, really difficult thing to do. And it's an infinite jump glitch. So how this works is you do a 3 attack, and you use this force push combo. Because what it does is when he slams down, as long as you're continuing to hold circle, he will jump up in the air and do this cool flip thing. Okay? It's really cool. And then you can add on to it by once you jump, doing 2 attacks, and then my jump is extended a little bit. Okay? So, what you'll do, and you'll have to pay attention to my input display here, is you 1, 2, 3, push and hold, jump, jump, square. Okay, but this is where it gets tricky, is you can increase your height infinitely as long as you know how to buffer your saber attacks. And that's the really tricky part of the glitch, is you just have to get a feel for it. But thankfully, right now, all we do is just the basic, because now you can see I'm able to, I don't know if I can quite, we're going to try it. Just see if I can get up here. Yeah, you can see I'm able to get up here, whereas just with the basic combo, I'm not able to. Because your 3-hit combo extends your hitbox just ever so slightly. So yeah, those are all the basic mechanics that you will need to really understand. I recommend doing a casual playthrough before you actually start speedrunning this game, so you can kind of get an idea of each of the different force powers, what they do, and then you can start speedrunning. So, in the next video, we will get over starting a route and seeing what a run will look like. I will do a level-by-level video guide, so that way each video will be a different level, and you will understand how to speedrun this game. So thank you guys again, and I will see you all in the next video.